Good evening, everyone, and welcome to live high school basketball between Mid-Valley and Riverside. Here tonight, I want to thank our game sponsor, D'Angelo Landscaping, and Frankie D'Angelo Jr. D'Angelo Landscaping, a longtime supporter of Riverside Lady Vikes basketball. Give D'Angelo Landscaping a call, 570-840-4654. We are underway, and Mid-Valley will control the tip. They'll set up their half-court offense. Becca Lambaranti, Morgan Hafley, back over to Cara Labaranti. Cara, that is. And we'll round out that lineup with number 35, Avery Rebar. So moving the ball around right now, looking for Morgan Bialy. Now they kick it out and get a three out of Hafley, and she scores it. So Morgan Hafley, the senior, connects on to three. Jack Mikhailo's group here for Riverside. They are without the services of their phenom freshman, Kylie Lavelle, who was injured with just a freak of luck accident and out with a leg injury, so unfortunate for her. So they will start Bella McKeefery, Elise Karpinski, Julie Antonacci, Kayla Rose, and Emily Taylor. The miscue early here for Riverside on a turnover. We'll give Mid-Valley the basketball again as they lead 3-0. Trapped in the corner, trapped pretty darn good is Labaranti. And McKeefery and Labaranti battling over the ball. It'll be Riverside basketball. Well, the weather coming in many schools going to be canceled for tomorrow, Tuesday, the 29th of January. So here is Rose, kicks it out. McKeefery for three. Rims out. And 6:37 on the clock. And Mid-Valley will have another opportunity here with their offense. Hafley now has it. Skip pass over to Labaranti. Labaranti to Hafley. Still looking around. They find somebody underneath and wide open. McKeefery got her hand in there to make sure things didn't happen too well. Labaranti misses. Coming the other way, it's McKeefery. McKeefery trying to keep it tight here. Taylor back to McKeefery. Back over to Rose, and then Rose to Karpinski. Ball moving inside. It's Rose. Rose with a second move. And then stripped down there by Becca Labaranti. Hafley now with the basketball. Steal goes to Taylor. It's Julie Antonacci and bodied up over there by Labaranti. That is a foul. And it'll be Riverside basketball after the little body check with 5:54 to go on the clock. And coming in quickly is going to be number 45, Maria LeBoy. So trying to get Maria LeBoy a little bit more into the ball game here for Riverside. Fake it. Top of the key, Karpinski. They get Julia Antonacci for three. Nails it. 3-3. After Antonacci buries that one from way downtown. Hafley now over to Labaranti. Moving along and get it to the other Labaranti. So we got a Becca and a Cara in the ball game here for Mid-Valley. Moving down low is Bialy. Posted up top, Avery Rebar, the freshman. They kick it out, kick it in. It is Rebar with the lefty, and that goes. So Rebar on the board is 5-3 Mid-Valley. They missed LeBoy, and then they threw it over her head. Karpinski trying to get it to her. A little too much anticipation on that one. Under 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. 5-3 is the score. Mid-Valley in front. Thank our friend Frankie D'Angelo Jr. D'Angelo Landscaping. Frank thanks everybody for what they do for his business, and of course the Riverside community very grateful to him and what he does. 570-840-4654 for Frank D'Angelo. Quick look by Antonacci. She traveled and then dribbled, so it will go back to Mid-Valley here in the defensive game. Joking with Coach Mikhailo before the game, I said, is this going to be one of those 29-28 games? And he said, no chance. He said, if we're in the 20s, he goes, we're going to be in trouble. So Buccarelli has won some games in the 20s in his career with his defense. But nonetheless, not something that Coach Mikhailo is looking forward to. Wants to score some points tonight. All right, so Antonacci misses that. Hafley tries to get in there off a thigh of one of the Lady Vikes, and then back out to number 2, Laboranti, and then a travel by Cara Laboranti. But Rose will check back in. We're under 4 minutes to play here in the first quarter. John Mendola here with the Lady Vikes Basketball Network. Antonacci back over to McKeefrey. McKeefrey skip past to Karpinski. Karpinski's going to drive. LeBoy spins. LeBoy scores. So Maria LeBoy on a very quick play right there. Turns around, spins, and makes it. 3:31 on the clock. Mid-Valley gives it up. Antonacci, late pass. And score by Emily Taylor. And the Lady Vikes are up 7-5. .310 on the clock. Skip pass over this way to Morgan Bialy. Back over to Becca Laboranti. To the far side to Hafley. Hafley looking around. Riverside trying to put on a little bit of pressure. Riverside seeing if they can bait, but that skip pass has been good for Mid-Valley. Just can't convert on it, and now we're going to get a travel here. Going to be a foul, or what are they going to call? Kayla Rose is back in. They're going to just say that there's no foul on it. I don't know what they called on that, because Mid-Valley had the basketball, and then all of a sudden they got the basketball back after no call. So I don't know what that was. Laboranti back into the corner is Hafley. No carry on that. Looked like one. Back over to Becca Laboranti. And still looking to see if they're trying to pull Karpinski out and seeing if they can get the skip pass over there. McKeefrey comes over to guard. Gives up baseline for a second. And they say Morgan Bialy dribbled off her leg. 2:28 on the clock. A 2-point advantage here for the Lady Vikes on the John Mendola Show YouTube channel. I want to thank you for being with us tonight. A couple more home games. Lakeland and Old Forge will cap off the season here for our broadcast. That'll be in February. So Kayla Rose, tough underneath, gets fouled on the play. And just two team fouls right now for Mid-Valley. And first one goes against Bialy. And they're bringing in number 5 right now. So we'll get to see Morgan Antonacci, the freshman. Played pretty well against Gold Forge. Again, no Kylie Lavelle in this lineup with a broken bone. It's unfortunate for her. An awesome season that she was having. 8-5 is the score. We're coming up under 2 minutes to play right now. And now a steal here for Riverside. Morgan Antonacci, Kayla Rose, Julie Antonacci, and Kayla Rose driving down the lane and gets the and one. That pass is going that foul's going to go against Rebar. 1:52 on the clock. Missed free throw. Rebar comes up with a rebound and coming the other way. Laboranti. And we're going to get a foul on the floor. So they call that against number 5, Morgan Antonacci. That'll be her first foul. Inside ball game to Rebar, and Rose ties her up. They'll call it a travel. So out of 3 things it could have been, the travel was the least. I thought it was either a foul or a jump ball. Jump ball first was my thought. But that's why the officials get paid what they get paid. They know the calls. 10-5 is the score. Riverside in front, 1:22 on the clock. Emily Taylor's going to be off on that. Missed everything. Rebound goes to Bialy. And it's back coming the other way. It'll be Hafley. Hafley is a senior. Back to Becca Laboranti, another senior. Pressure here. And a steal. Karpinski, Julie Antonacci in for the layup. So contested by Hafley, but Antonacci gets it to go. 12-5 is the score for Jack McCullough's Lady Vikes with 45 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Hafley gets an open look. They go to the corner, and then it's Cara Laboranti. Now it's Julia Antonacci with the missed shot. Antonacci got some pressure behind her. Now they get it over to Taylor. Taylor's for the jumper, doesn't make it. Kayla Rose battling in there. And they call a foul as Rebar ripped that rebound. But the foul is called on Bialy. So great rebound by Rebar. Emily Taylor is out. But hard to believe that foul. A tough break there for Mid-Valley. Trying to go up, but Rebar is tough, man. She's a strong young lady. And, of course, we know the Rebars are pretty darn tough there in Mid-Valley and Valley View territory. Good families. Fighting hard. 12-5 to score. 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. It's Riverside in front. Laboranti. Back to Laboranti. Back to Hafley. 7 seconds on the clock. They try to get in the quarter. It's Bialy. Bialy with a rainbow is going to miss everything. And Morgan Antonacci to Julie Antonacci. Didn't make it. What a good effort. 12-5 to score after one. Thanks to Frank D'Angelo Landscaping. We'll talk to you coming up here on YouTube. We are back and ready to go here as Riverside leads Mid-Valley by 7 after one quarter. We're in quarter number 2. Elise Karpinski tries to get it to go, and she gets stacked up. They call travel. Bialy part of that stoppage there as Karpinski comes out quickly as she got her hair adjusted. We got Taylor into the ball game. And now number 20, Marley Hoskins, will see some action here for the Lady Vikes, trying to work on their bench depth with their standout, Kylie Lavelle, out for the remainder of the season. Bialy with the effort, no go. Back the other way is going to be Taylor. Taylor dribbles down, back over to the corner, and they're still thinking about it. It's now McKeefrey. McKeefrey kicks it out. Taylor with a lefty. Runner didn't go. Rose on the inside, and Rose missed that 180 spinorama. 6:57 on the clock here in the first half. We're in quarter number 2. Antonacci, Karpinski will make their way back into the ball game. McKeefrey guarding closely. Kaylee Carinella, a freshman, now in for Mid-Valley. So they took one of their other freshmen out, Rebar. Good trap. but Kiefer got a hand on that. So we get some substitutions here. Taylor will inbound to McKeefery. Antonacci and Karpinski return, as I had mentioned. They're getting ready to come back in. 6:19 on the clock. 12-5 is the score. Still a 7-point advantage. Riverside wants points. Antonacci scores at long two, I think. It is a long two inside that three-point line. It is now 14-5. And Coach Buccarelli calls a timeout. We'll take an audio timeout. We'll be back here on the John Mendola Show. We're back and ready to go here, continuing in quarter number 2. Mid-Valley trailing. Riverside 14-5 here for Lady Vikes basketball on the John Mendola Show. Thanks to D'Angelo Landscaping and Frank D'Angelo Jr. Turnover by Mid-Valley. Riverside has it. Julie Antonacci long two. Misses that. Rebound over there. Goes to Taylor battling. Gets it to Kayla Rose. Kayla Rose and McKeefer trying to see what they can do. And heck of an effort by Becca Laboranti, just being pretty darn physical there. Speaking of physical, here comes Rebar. So the inbound will be McKeefery. To Taylor, to the corner, Antonacci. Karpinski inside, ball game. Miss by Kayla Rose, missed by Kayla Rose. And 3 for a quarter, Kayla Rose. So the quarter goes to Kayla Rose. After that, 16-5 is the score here for the Riverside Lady Vikes. Laboranti with the basketball back over to Hafley. Under 5 minutes to play, 4:57. 16-5, Mid-Valley trails. A little out of control right there was Mid-Valley. It'll stay their ball as the effort out of Cara Laboranti. So it'll be Hafley on the inbound here. By Alley. Now we got it tied up and definitely a little feisty underneath there. Ended up being Laboranti. She is posted up now, one of the elbows, trying to cross there with Rebar. So Hafley now has the basketball. 4:40 on the clock. They trail 16-5 Mid-Valley for Coach Vince Baccarelli. That shot up and in. Well, Kaylee Runsky gets it up and in. We'll call a travel on Karpinski. That was a quick call. She just got the ball in her hands and went. Didn't see that one, but 16-7 is the score with 4:11 on the clock here between Mid-Valley and Riverside. They'll move the ball around. Laboranti back over to Hafley. McKeefery will guard her. Now skip pass over to Laboranti. And now they'll get it back out front. Back to Hafley. So one thing you'll get out of Coach Buccarelli's teams, you'll get some good ball movement. He's been around the game a long time. Always gets the most out of his players. Going up, no go on that one. And it'll be Taylor with the rebound. Taylor coming the other way. McKeefery almost traveled, no call there. Battle under there. Boy, these Mid-Valley girls are just very, very feisty They dive, they scratch, they claw, they do whatever you ask of them. That's all you could ask out of Coach Buccarelli's group, but just being tough, and they came to play, and they're playing tough right now. 3:23 on the clock. Limited fouls, limited timeouts right now, so this game is flying right by here in the first half between these two. Antonacci over to the corner. Now Mid-Valley gets it over to Labaranti. Battle underneath Bialy. And lost the ball to Rebar. The ball's on the floor. And now it's going the other way. So you see Taylor now has the basketball. McKeefrey. Antonacci for three. Julia Antonacci downtown. 19-7 is the score. 2:49 on the clock. We'll get to see Morgan Antonacci come into the ball game. A trap over there. Labaranti, Bella that is. And then they're caught in the paint. Rebar back over that way. Cara, Labaranti, and now we're going to get a travel turnover. And it'll be Riverside basketball. Bialy back into the ball game. 2:32 on the clock. It is 19-7 the score. Now we get a timeout here for Riverside. Try to talk it over. We'll be right back here on the Job and Dola Show. We're back and ready to go here in the first half. 2:22 on the clock. Coach Mikhailo drew up a couple plays, and the first play not executed as they fumble the ball. Then Karpinski comes down and steals the basketball with 2:11 on the clock. Julie Antonacci into Emily Taylor. Back over to Karpinski, back over to Antonacci, and then it's over to the corner, and Emily Taylor lights up a three. 22-7 now the score with 1:53 to go here in the first half. So here comes Mid-Valley with the look. Get it over to number 10, that's Hafley. Hafley looking around. Duda, that is Rebar posting underneath. Rebar now pulled out. She is trapped over there, and she travels. So a tough break there as Rebar kind of got trapped early and just not able to get out of that. Avery Rebar, just a freshman, but you can see the talent is there for the future for her, and an inside presence for the Mid-Valley Spartanettes. Over to the corner, long ranger, Julie Antonacci for the tray. So Julie Antonacci pulling that out, and Buccarelli taking a timeout, down 25-7, as we'll be back here on the Job and Dola Show. We're back here at Riverside, 1:16 on the clock. Want to thank our game sponsor, D'Angelo Landscaping. Frank D'Angelo Jr., a longtime supporter of Riverside Vikes basketball. Give him a call, 570-840-4654 for D'Angelo Landscaping shot errant there by Mid-Valley, and the rebound goes up and in. So nice job by Morgan Bialy to get that one in. Under a minute to play, 25-9 is the score. Morgan Antonacci finds a beautiful bounce pass to Elise Karpinski. That might have been the best bounce pass all season. Fitted in a tight win. 27-9 now is the score for the Lady Vikes. Shot, score, it goes. Runsky. Katie Galinsky scores on that. Supposed to wear 52, wear number 12 tonight. That three didn't go. Elise Karpinski up and in. That was Manley because she just grabbed that ball out of midair and threw it up lefty. Here is Riverside. 3 seconds on the clock defending Mid-Valley, and nothing's going to go. 29-11 is the score. D'Angelo Landscaping and Frank D'Angelo Jr. is the sponsor. We thank you here on the John Mendola Show. We're ready to go here for the second half. 29-11 is the score. Mid-Valley has the basketball. Good steal there by Antonacci. Getting it over to McKeefrey. Stops, pops, misses, but Elise Karpinski, beautiful position. And Riverside gets in the lane to get the bucket. Back the other way. And we got a out-of-bounds play, and we'll get two new players into the game here for Mid-Valley. Kaylee Terranella, Abby Merrifield.
Kaylee Terranella, number 1, checks in.
Steal here, coming. Antonacci trying to drive. Tough bucket. It goes in and out. McKeefrey comes in. Boy, Mid-Valley, just some tough players. And then Emily Taylor finishes. So the toughness is good, but the skill right now from Riverside's a little better. 33-11, timeout on the floor. We'll be back. We are back here for live high school basketball between Mid-Valley and Riverside and Lady Vikes Basketball Network. Want to thank D'Angelo Landscaping and Frank D'Angelo Jr., longtime supporter of the Riverside Lady Vikes Basketball Club. Give them a call, 570-840-4654. We're going to get a foul right now by Karpinski. And Coach Mikhailo joking because in the huddle he's like, hey, we don't want to give up one more foul today. And within the first 6 seconds, there's a foul. But they only have 2 in the game. Hafley long distance misses. Battle underneath, and it's a battle every time. Antonacci bringing it in, and Antonacci taking it up and in. So Julia Antonacci at the 6:42 mark makes it 35-11. Hafley knifing through defensively. Kayla Rose comes up with it, and they're going to call a travel. Even though the Spartanettes got their arm in there, it was a 50-50 call, and the referee saw it as a travel. 35-11 is the score. Get the ball over to Terranella. Terranella to Hafley, but we're going to get a steal by Karpinski. And Karpinski up and in on the steal, 37-11. 6:19 on the scoreboard. And here comes Mid-Valley on their half-court set. Domination right now out of the Lady Vikes. Shot there is off the mark. Karpinski with the rebound. So Merrifield on the miss, and here comes Karpinski getting the ball to Bella McKeefrey with their half-court offense. Julia Antonacci guarded closely by Cara Laboranti. McKeefrey, Karpinski, Taylor. That doesn't make it. Rip rebound there by Rebar. That'll be number 10, Hafley with the basketball. So out comes Hafley with the half-court set, 5:33 on the clock. And 5:29 on the clock. Inside steal. It's going to be Kayla Rose. And back to Bella McKeefrey. They'll slow things down. Skip pass over to the corner. It's Emily Taylor inside to Rose. Rose with the bucket.
Number 23, Kayla Rose.
So Kayla Rose dribbles around Rebar, able to get that connection right now. 4:57 on the clock. 39-11 is the score. And a steal here by Karpinski. She's got to have 6 or 7 steals tonight. She's on a roll. Here comes Bella McKeefrey with the ball. 38-11 is the score. 39-11 is the score. 28-point advantage. And now we're going to get a foul out front here. And it's actually going to go against Taylor. So Galinsky comes into the basketball game. Katie wears number 12. She is a freshman. So Mid-Valley down 4 touchdowns. See if they can come back here in a basketball game. I don't know what we're waiting for. I guess they're waiting for Buccarelli's player to sit. Buccarelli can stand, the player cannot. So now they figured that out and wasted about 38 seconds. All right, 4:34 on the clock, and here comes Laboranti. That is Cara with Hafley now with the basketball, trying to knife through the defense, gets it inside. Nice effort there from Mid-Valley. Coming up with the rebound is going to be Bialy, and Mid-Valley gets the ball back. Hafley like a little jumping bean out there, just got a little hop in her step every time she goes around. Runner there, and that is no go. That was by Galinsky, and then that shot goes by number 1, Taranella. 39-13 to score. We are just about under 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 3. Riverside in a romper room right now. Karpinski throws it up, but she gets fouled on the way. She'll head over to the free throw line. Again, that will go against Bialy.
Morgan Bialy, third first, team first.
Karpinski with a standard, nice follow through with her free throw, gets it to go, makes it 40-13. Want to thank D'Angelo Landscaping for supporting us tonight. As our game sponsor, Frank D'Angelo Jr. Please call D'Angelo Landscaping, 570-840-4654 for all your landscaping needs. 3:51 on the clock, 41-13 is the score. Hafley with the basketball. She gets it over to her teammate. And then back into Bialy, and then we're going to get a fumble, and then Cara Laboranti trying to guard her. It's Julie Antonacci chasing a little bit now. McKenzie, now McKeefrey, Bella McKeefrey over there. And then more inside. Cara gets stuffed. And then it is another ball by Elise Karpinski. Karpinski's gotten a lot of those balls in her hands on the after the defense boo-boos it. Karpinski for 3 from the corner. In and out. Good rebound, Rose. Kayla Rose scores. 43-13, a 30-point advantage. 3:05 on the clock. We'll see 3 subs coming in here for the Lady Vikes for Jack Mikhailo's group. Vince Buccarelli talking to his group right now as the subs come in. So back over it is going to be Becca Laboranti with Hafley moving the basketball. Riverside now in a 2-3 defense to try to get them to move around. And kind of been in that defense all night, but, you know, they've been moving a lot, that's for sure. And that's what you get trying to go against these Spartanettes. Almost a turnover. It's Galinsky. They get it over the corner. Back looking for Hafley. And good ball movement. Again, just trying to hustle up it. One thing you got to give Mid-Valley credit for, they're down 30 points, but they're going 100 miles an hour. They're tough. They're hard-nosed. And now Lady Vikes looking to score. McKeefrey tries to eye up a jumper, and she does. That's a 2. 45-13. Nice shot there from McKeefrey, the sophomore. Mid-Valley now in their half-court offense. 1:59 on the clock. 45-13, they trail. LeBoy there defensively along with Kayla Rose. Bialy tries to scoop it, doesn't go. Kayla Rose comes up with it. Kayla Rose has some people run by her, and then it'll be slowed down a little bit. It'll be Morgan Antonacci now. Marley Hoskins inside the Kayla Rose. Trying to looking for a little bit of room. Hoskins Back inside to Rose. Rose got to do something, about 2.5 seconds there. LeBoy trying to post up down low on the other side. 1:26 on the clock. Hoskins tries to get a good look in there to Rose. Rose tries to go tough, but there's just so many bodies in there. A little bit of contact, nothing called. Hafley running, and Hafley scores. 45-15.
Morgan Hafley, number 10 on the bucket.
So 30 points up are the Lady Vikes. Kayla Rose. Hoskins looking around. Back to Morgan Antonacci. Back to Rose. A little cut there by LeBoy. LeBoy goes up and in. Big, strong play by Maria LeBoy on the inside. 47-15 is the score. Shot by Galinsky. It goes. LeBoy had her hands right in her grill, but somehow she got it to go. 47-17. Couple of fouls on the scoreboard only. Pretty clean game, pretty fast-paced game thus far this evening through 3 quarters. 25 seconds on the clock. Hoskins with the jumper. Just misses, and then Maria LeBoy. Clean-up duty for her. 49-17. And Mid-Valley will inbound here. And it'll be Hafley bringing it down with just 7 seconds to go. Over to the corner. Bialy with a long, high jumper, doesn't make it. And McKeefer just keeps it in her hands. Got to keep it safe. We'll take a timeout. 1 more quarter to play. Riverside, 49-17. Back to live action, and Julia Antonacci notches that 3, 52-17 to start the 4th quarter. That is exactly what Coach Jack Mikhailo drew up. Mid-Valley trying to get inside. But Riverside has a lot here. And again, they're without one of their top players, as unfortunately Kylie Lavelle went down with a non-related athletic injury, and she hopes to get a full recovery and be okay. What a phenomenal freshman year she had for Riverside. 7:21 on the clock. Rebar inside. Tough shot. Gets it up, but comes up short. We're coming up under 7 minutes to play here. And Julia Antonacci with the jumper. Oh, here comes Mid-Valley down the other way, 54-17. We'll get some more substitutions in here for Riverside. 6:44 on the clock right now. Hafley gets it over. Laboranti. Again, you got 2 Laborantis in there. And then it is Kaylee Terranella. Nice bounce pass inside, and then Rebar gets fouled. So Rebar tries to go up and in, and she gets hacked on that. So the freshman, Avery Rebar, is out there on the court. Her dad, Dave, the head football coach at Mid-Valley, great guy. He's up in the stands kind of just taking it all in and saying, hey, my daughter has an opportunity here to play some basketball. It's a good thing. And it is a good thing to see her out there and compete. LeBoy, Hoskins, and now Paige Alanovich is in the lineup. 6:32 on the clock. A free throw goes. 54-18, and here comes Morgan Antonacci leading the half-court offense for the Lady Vikes of Riverside. Over to Alanovich. Alanovich looking, she's got Hoskins on the wing. Karpinski breaking and cutting down inside, and you got LeBoy inside. But you see the tough defense here by Rebar, who's trying to stay in front of LeBoy, and Karpinski's got Hafley right in her pocket. Alanovich back over. It's LeBoy, Hoskins. Good movement. And now Hafley going the other way. Great hustle by Morgan Hafley, the senior. The motor just doesn't stop for Morgan Hafley. They're down 34 points, but she's still hustling along with her teammates. Credit to Coach Vincent Buccarelli's group. Alanovich, LeBoy, Morgan Antonacci. Morgan Antonacci, an extra dribble, and I don't think you're going to win too much against Rebar. She's strong like her dad and her uncles and the whole Rebar family. And no ill intent there. She's just a tough kid. Karpinski comes out.
Place number 15, Elise Karpinski.
So here comes Mid-Valley with their half-court offense. McKeefery probably going to be back in for Coach Mikhailo. Skip pass over. Rebar gets it back inside against LeBoy, and then the ball gets stripped, and they call a foul. Maria LeBoy got the other end of Rebar's face, so that hurts a little bit. McKeefery comes in. Abby Merrifield, the freshman, comes in. So there's Maria LeBoy coming out. And Maria doesn't show a lot of emotion. She's just a tough young lady, and whatever coach asks her to do, she does. You gotta like all the positives that she has to offer there for the Riverside Lady Vikes. Long range shot. It is Katie Galinsky, and Katie scores a three. It's 54-23. We're at 5:06 on the clock. Moving the ball around. Olanovich, McKeefery back to number 5, Morgan Antonacci. Allie Nettish now in the ball game. McKeefery back with it. And McKeefery tried to force it in there a little bit. Mid-Valley is moving so fast all the time. The ball gets tied up there. And it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be Riverside basketball. .437 on the clock. 54-23 Riverside half-court offense. McKeefery. Morgan Antonacci short. And coming down the other way is Laboranti. So Becca Laboranti doing her best. Ball hits the floor. We're going to have bodies here. And no doubt, good sportsmanship by all, just battling for the ball. So you got to like it. Want to thank D'Angelo Landscaping and Frank D'Angelo Jr. for supporting today's high school basketball game here between Mid-Valley and the Lady Vikes. Call D'Angelo Landscaping, 570-840-4654. Shot there, errant by Mid-Valley. And it's going to go to Olanovich. McKeefery, Hoskins, Antonacci, Nenish. Again, just trying to move and look for that quick open shot. They get it over in the corner. It doesn't go, but great effort, and McKeefery comes up with it. Bella McKeefery, hey, ma, lefty. That one didn't go, but it was a good effort by Bella McKeefery trying to come down with it. Coming the other way, Galinsky in the lane and got it to go. 54-25, 3:36 to go as Vince Buccarelli's crew trails by 29. Hoskins back over McKeefery. Back to Antonacci. Corner shot, Alanovich. She gets fouled.
Number 35, Avery Rebar, second.
So Rebar boxed her out as she shot. No shooting foul. 3:15 on the clock. Hoskins inbound. Morgan Antonacci with the jumper. Score it! 3:07 on the clock. It is 56-25. A 31-point advantage here. Galinsky now with the basketball. Trying to get it into. We're going to get a foul. So tried to bang that into Labaranti. We're going to foul on the floor. Megan LeBoy is back in. And Bella McKeefrey takes a break. Outside shot there. It doesn't go by Terranella. And oh, that was a foul. So Rebar literally ran right into Maria LeBoy and bounced off her. But it was an offensive foul. She's tough, just came right back down. Two tough girls there. Battle underneath between Rebar and LeBoy. Going to be Riverside basketball. 2:36 on the clock. Inside, they pound it to LeBoy, and they call Rebar hanging all over her.
Number 35, Avery Rebar, third personal.
2:34 on the clock. 3 fouls now on Rebar. Hoskins trying to inbound. Good hustle over there by number 2, Becca Labaranti. So we're in the final stanza. It is the Lady Vikes and a dominator tonight over at Mid-Valley. Driving in is Antonacci, and she gets hacked. So Rebar with her 4th foul.
Number 35, Avery Rebar, fourth personal.
And Antonacci scores. Ball rolled around that rim a little bit. 2:26 on the clock.
For Riverside, one shot.
Free throw short, and it is Rebar with the basketball. She's dribbling all the way down. Rebar kicks it out. Got her teammate, Labaranti, and then Maria LeBoy does what she's supposed to. Rebounds and gets rid of it within a half a second. 2:08 on the clock. 57-25 is the score as we take a timeout just to get a substitution in. So we got number 11, Kate Slobodan. Morgan Antonacci takes a break. Want to thank our game sponsor, D'Angelo Landscaping, and Frank D'Angelo Jr., longtime supporter of Riverside Lady Vikes basketball, for helping us out tonight and sponsoring our game here on the John Mendola Show. Alanovich, corner, Hoskins, got it to go. So Marley Hoskins, minus the sneeze, gets it in. 1:39 on the clock. And it's some more wholesale changes here for Riverside. Outside shot, and that is a beautiful shot by Kaylee Terranella, the freshman. 59-28 the score, 1:25 on the clock. We appreciate you joining us here on the John Mendola Show. Corner, Hoskins inside. Nenish, nice play. Over to Hoskins, and LeBoy tries to clean up, and she's going to get fouled. I believe that's going to go against Abby Merrifield. That is correct. 1:08 on the clock. LeBoy with the free throw. All net. Let's see, Rios is into the ball game. Beautiful play, Maria LeBoy. Let's have a free throw. Mia Ortiz, the 9th grader, into the ball game as well. Mid-Valley comes down, 59 seconds to go. Galinsky goes for the 3, doesn't make it. So we'll go back to some half-court offense. And slowly dribbling out is Ortiz. Oh, shot. So we're going to get a substitute here for Mid-Valley. It's going to be Bethany Brown. Official nice there to call the timeout on the missed shot and let the young lady in for Mid-Valley here with 42 seconds to go. Paul Brennan, the superintendent, checking things out. 61-28 is the score. Runner there. No go by Galinsky. Jump ball be Mid-Valley basketball. 28.2 seconds to go. 5 team fouls apiece. And Rebar banks her open for her. Above the free throw line. So good job by Rebar to get a bucket. Playing tough tonight. Got to see your dad just at halftime, and what a good dude, as I mentioned. And she's a tough young lady as a freshman. Well, the Riverside Lady Vikes show who is in charge tonight. 61-30 in a commando over Mid-Valley. We appreciate you joining us. Thank our sponsor, D'Angelo Landscaping and Frank D'Angelo Jr. for the Riverside Vikes Booster Club. Want to thank them. Give them a call, 570-840-4654. We hope you have a great evening. Thank you for joining us here at the Job and Dola Show. The final score, 61-30, Riverside in front.